life in the middle. Bulls and tigers surrounded. Stop, breathe, take a taste. Most stories begin just like this one, very small and simple situations that begin to reel out of control. There is a northern sanctuary where monks study and monks go to find art and find their spirituality, and he is sent from here in order to go on a journey. Now this journey is undetermined, but he is sent from there to go find something for himself. The monk begins his journey from the monastery, and not too far from it, he comes across some horned animals. These are water buffalo according to the story, but in our context I can imagine these to be buffalo, or maybe these to be caribou. And with these animals, they notice him. It's not that they're angry, it's not they pay any more attention to him, but they just happen to follow them with their eyes. It is after some time that they begin to pick up and begin to follow him. Now, caribou, bulls, or buffalo are an explanation or a symbol for our past and for the things that we carry with us. These things may be heavier, they might be lighter, but certainly these are things that we carry with us, and sometimes they happen to be the things that follow behind us. There are pieces of our life journey that we carry with us like baggage. Those pieces are lighter, they're heavier, they fill up our backpacks, and those are pieces that we carry with us. Sometimes they're pieces that we carry with us for a short time, sometimes there are pieces that we carry with us for a very long time. And with time, they may become lighter, they may become heavier, and sometimes they will weigh us down forever. Like the monk, as an artist I began to wonder about what things in my past had started to inform how I created art, whether it be movies, ink drawings, or paintings, and I really realized that my experience in war was a contributing factor. What I had seen and what had given myself a call towards vocation, whether it be in chaplaincy or whether it be creating artwork. I am often called to wonder whether or not my experiences in war will ever get lighter, or whether they'll ever get heavier, or whether I'll ever be able to put them away and do something without them. And it's something that I'm never quite sure if that will ever happen. I'll certainly walk around them, I'll walk through them, I'll walk up to them, and I'll certainly have interaction with them. But I don't think it is ever anything that I will ever be able to put away. That is when I feel that the past really begins to sneak up on you and you really feel like you have to run. Sometimes we have to pass through obstacles or go over obstacles, yet we are moving so fast that we trip and fall. As in life, as in artistry, as in spirituality, the bulls, the bison, and the caribou eventually chase us off into the end where we feel we're at the end of our rope, at the end of a peninsula, and out looking onto water, and we're not quite sure what's waiting for us, even though there is something certainly waiting for us at the end, and that is our future. In our story, the monk is caught at the end of his rope, and there are circling tigers beneath him, waiting for him to fall after he's been chased by the bison and the bulls, and they are waiting for the snack. That is our future. The future as an artist, the future in our lives, the the future in the way that we conduct our ethics and the way that we choose to live. The cats circle, they wait, they loiter, just as the bulls and the bison wait and loiter as a part of our past. After we have fallen down and gotten back up again, we struggle to run again and stay ahead of our future and our future plans. We have our past behind us that has helped inform us of what our future will hold, and it gives us trajectory, but we may still stumble and fall again, pick ourselves up again, and continue to go forward. But where does this lead us? I have found myself caught in the middle quite a bit lately, and I have felt myself like the monk quite often, both in my art and in my personal life. There's always the past that's chasing after me, and there's this future where I feel like I have to produce, I have to create projects. There's all this wonderful artwork that I have to do, and it always feels like that I'm caught somewhere in between. And it always feels like my spiritual practice is always what saves me. And it is what helps calm my nerves and helps put me together so I can continue to do the earth painting that I do, that I can continue to do the ink painting that I do, and that I can continue to keep working on murals, and can continue to put together videos and continue to keep telling stories. And it is without this spiritual practice, and it's without the meditation, and without the Tai Chi that I do, that I don't think I'd be this far along in anything that I do. And that's what helps keep the past, the bulls and the bison and the caribou, the future, the lynx, the mountain lions, what have you, stay in the future. And it helps me maintain some equilibrium and help maintain some balance. And that's what the monk kind of portrays. It is through the practice of meditation, through the practice of Tai Chi, through artistry, that we are able to maintain the balance between our past, our future, and being right here in the moment of today. The monk gets to the end of the peninsula. The bison are behind him, the tigers are in front of him, and he is at the end of his rope. There, at the end of the peninsula, he sees a mouse. The mouse represents the presence, and the present time and place that he lives in. It is the now. But even while we're in this now, things can be rather stressful. This is when the monk looks further up into the tree where the mouse resides and sees one red strawberry. It is this strawberry that he decides to look at and pick and eat while in the middle of the bison, while in the middle of the tigers, and while in this whirl of chaos that is his life. And he decides that it's sweet and that it is enriching. So what do we make of this? That there is hope for our lives in the mixture of the chaos that creates our past and all of our memories and baggage that we carry with us, and in the future where we're not quite sure what to make of everything that gets put into our lives and what enriches it. We must know that we must live in our presence. We must live in the now and understand that there are very sweet and fertile moments that enrich us forever.